Alright, I'm back. And this is going to be a long one today. I've got nothing going on today. I don't have to leave my apartment. I have no more meetings. No more Zoom meetings. I have no deliveries coming. Actually, no, I have a couple Amazon things coming. I want to do a lot today. Excuse me, sorry. What I want to do today. Let's make my task list. Let's update the task list. All right, so we did that. We're not going to do that. I want to look at my mission log. To help me decide what I'm going to put on my to-do list. We are going to get ready to go to Visania. We are going to prepare to go to Visania. And what that entails is several things. That's just getting the shuttle ready, loading shuttle, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to go to Visania. There's a couple missions that we need to do there. We need to do the shells. So we need to do the Visania gastropod shells. Gotta scan those, find those. We need to put down, we need to place a landing pad on Visania. I need to do the mission vertical thinking mission on Visania. And let's see. Those are like the major ones. What is the resources on Visania? Visania has lithium and titanite. And atmospherically, Visania has hydrogen, argon, and nitrogen. All of which are available on other planets. So I don't need to set up an atmospheric condenser on Visania because the three that are there, hydrogen, argon, and nitrogen, are available on other planets. Are there any rare resources there? I don't see anything rare there. Because, well, lithium. Lithium is only available on Novus and Visania. I love that sound of research wrapping up. That means there's more room to place this guy. What's that one worth? It's only 5 minutes. So that'll kick in 5 minutes. All right, back to what I was doing. I got sidetracked by the sound of research wrapping up. Go back to the mission log. Visania has lithium. I need to stock up on lithium. We need to bring a lot of lithium back with us. So we're gonna take an empty one of those to bring back lithium. Alright, let's start loading things up. Let's start loading things up. I want to take... Why am I holding a single carbon? Oops. Alright, I'm messing everything up right now. Oh, stop, stop, stoppity, stop, stop. Dear Lord. Alright, now there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's start loading up the shuttle to head to Visania. One of the missions where's my cursor? There it is. Was to find... Oh, yeah, let me finish making my list. Which was the vertical thinking mission on Visania, which is to find a vehicle data recorder on Visania. And blow it up. So I need to take... I don't know, at least let's say 1 or 2 dynamite with me, just for that mission. I don't need 2, I just need 1. But let's take some dynamite in case I come across an exocache or something. All right, let's take. I'm having a total brain fart here. I want to take an oxygenator, which will be on the shuttle. I want to take... Actually, no. I need a bunch of packagers right now. I'm going to go spend some astronium and buy some packagers. I don't need to carry anything on me right now. Let me unload my backpack. Hoverboard I'll come back and get. That I'll come back and get. Canisters I don't need right now while I'm loading everything up. Sure, let's just leave some dynamite laying around. What could go wrong, right? This battery's not even hooked up. Oh, but I need to take that with me. Yeah, so let's get some packagers. Set this out here. Packagers. Where's my... Oh, there's my small printer. Our graphite. There's one. But let's go buy some with astronium. They're a little bit easier. I think they're easier to come by with that. Oh, there are some over here. There's 3. Grab that lithium. 4 packagers. Alright, that might be enough. Might be enough. Because there's 1, 2, 3, and that one right there is 4 packagers. Let's take I need, what do I need? Let's package. That's my medium printer I want to leave here. We're going to need to take a small printer. I need a silo. Is this silo empty? Is this silo empty? Yeah, this one's empty. So I can start loading that up with stuff to go. Alright, so we're going to take a medium resource container, an empty one, which we're going to fill up with lithium once we get there. Let's package up this medium battery. Take that with us. Let's package up this oxygenator to take with us. Let's print. Where's my... I have compound somewhere. I thought I made a bunch of compound up and filled up a canister. That's my resin. That's just going as is. Put it on this back one over here. So that's my resin. Now let's grab... Is that the... That's aluminum. I don't know if I need to take that much aluminum. Let's take a couple. Let's take some exo chips just in case I need them for something. 2 should be good. 2 is good, but 3 is better. Let's take... let's go back over here. Give me some soil. Chipping away at this mountain here. Not going to be much left of it. Compound. Alright, so that's all my titanium. This can go right there for now. That's iron. Zinc, aluminum, and resin. Large silo B, large silo B. Alright. I need to print up. I need to take a small printer. I have extra. I keep printing up small printers here. So there's one there, and here's one of my extras, so we'll take that one. We'll take that small printer. I need to print up a medium printer. Let's bring you over here to compound. Hey. I want to take a whole canister of compound. Oh my god. No. There we go. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Grab the medium printer. Place it under the small printer. What else might I need? I already have an oxygenator loaded up. I don't need a shredder. Should I take a shredder with me? No. Let's take 3 auto arms. So let's get 3 aluminum and 3 graphite. And we'll take 3 auto arms with me. 3 aluminum and 3 graphite. That's empty. That's copper. That's ceramic. That's empty. Let's set empty ones over here. Empty, empty. I think this is aluminum. No, that's titanium. Okay, so let's put that up there. I made a bunch of aluminum. There it is. Alright, so let's grab 3 aluminum. I need 3 graphite. I don't have graphite like ready to go. I thought I had 1 sitting around somewhere. Let's make some graphite. Compound. 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 Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. Now let's go get some soil. We'll make some graphite. Oh, I put the, I set the hoverboard down. Make sure that's on us. Now let's make some graphite. That's only going to give me 2. I'm going to need 3. So let's go get some more soil. Graphite. More graphite. That was well timed. Alright, so we're going to load up 3 auto arms. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need some medium platforms. I'm going to need two medium platforms to set up my power when I get there. Do I have another one not in use? Don't think so. So there's one. Let's print up one more medium platform. I'm going to need to take two medium generators. I normally would do three, but I'm not going to have to run an atmospheric condenser there. So there's two medium platforms. Now I need two medium generators. And those are aluminum and a tungsten. Ooh, I don't think I have tungsten here. Let's order some via scrap. Tungsten is wolframite, not sphalerite. There we go. I know I have a couple RTGs. Aluminum. Two aluminum. One medium generator. Two medium generators. Okay. All right. Dun 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 dun. There's the battery. Oxygenator. Oh, there's a medium platform. Not in use. I mean, it's holding my hydrazine canisters, but it doesn't need to be. Put that over here. Bum bum. Bum bum. Whoops. Went too far. Bum bum. Let's package that bad boy up. So that'll be taking 3 medium platforms. I think I only needed 2, but we'll take an extra just in case. I've already got one of those loaded up to gather lithium with. Where's the dynamite I said I was going to take? Back here. Keep those on me along with the oxygen tank. Alright, let's scroll through the printer. Alright, I'm going to want to make or take with me, rather, a smelting furnace. A soil sensor. Let's get me 2 compound. There's the 2 compound. And an aluminum. Jeez. Alright, so soil centrifuge. So there is the soil centrifuge. Let's also take a smelter, 1 compound 2 resin. There's the smelter. That's the resin I'm taking with me to print platforms. With the... I need a medium printer still. Nope, there's a medium printer. Alright, I'm going to want to take a chemistry lab. Alright, there's the... whoops. Disoriented. There's the smelting furnace. I'm going to want to take a chemistry lab, a ceramic, a glass, and a tungsten. Alright. There's a tungsten. Ceramic, a glass, and a tungsten. There's a glass. Now I need 1 ceramic. One of these are full of ceramics. This is the one full of ceramics. Goodness gracious. Alright, there's the chemistry lab printing. And I'm also going to want to take... I'm going to want to take a trade platform. So we'll print up a trade platform next. What are some other small things I need to take? Since we're taking this canister with us to fill up. That's the one with resin. I wanted to take a canister to fill up with lithium. I still have it packed, don't I? Yeah. Now that's the battery. There it is right there. What is these here? There's the chemistry lab. So that one's full. Let's plop it in the shuttle. Let's bring this one down. Plop you right there. Now I want to do a trading platform. Not taking an atmospheric condenser to Visania because the 2 gases that are there I can also get on other planets. Let's take a trade. 1 exo chip, 1 iron, and 1 tungsten. Here's my pile of exo chips over here. 1 exo chip, what was it? Iron and tungsten. That's empty. That's empty. And that one's empty. I thought I had an iron one. This is carbon. Let's move this over here with the rest of the containers. That's carbon. What's this one over here? Oh, that's part of my... leaving those where they are. Oh, I need to take a couple empty ones. I need to take 1 empty one for my energy. Perpetual energy machine. Alright, another canister. There we go. What am I looking for? Got sidetracked. I need iron and tungsten. I thought I had iron. Ceramic, titanium, copper, carbon. Alright, I guess I was mistaken. Oh wait, and that's astronium. Alright, let's order... let's do some trading for... there's iron on this planet. Let's get some tungsten. Tungsten is wolframite. I thought I just, like, smelted some. Ah, there it is right there. So now I just need iron. And there's iron all over this place. There's some up there. And there's some even setting out. I only need 1. Let's smelt the iron. And that'll be the trade platform. Oh, I had iron right there. All right, so there's going to be my trade platform. Let's take a medium shredder with us. Just for the small stuff. 2 iron. Hey, look what's right here. Iron and iron. Alright, so we have a medium shredder. I feel like I need to take more than one medium battery. No, I don't, because I'm going to have the perpetual energy machine set up. Yeah, we're good. Aluminum. Let's move you over here. Let's, oops. Set you right there, Mr. Aluminum. Okay, trade platform can go over here. Landing pad. Don't think I've done one of those. Those are from... I just want to take the resources to make it because... No, it's a... It's printed from the large printer, but I forget. Where's my large printer? It's back there. I'm having a total brain fart on the landing pad. 1 aluminum, 2 ceramic. 1 aluminum, 2 ceramic. One aluminum, 2 ceramic. There's my aluminum. One aluminum, 2 ceramic. There's my ceramics. Two ceramics. The disconnect in my brain right now is when this prints out, is it a large package? A medium I know it's not a small, but is it a large or a medium package? I can never remember. I think it's a medium, even though it prints from the large. I don't know. I'm wrong more than I'm right. Let's see, what else? Anything else from the medium printer? I wonder if I should just take a large battery instead of 2 mediums. Because I have everything here to make this right now. Yeah, let's take... Where's those 2 lithiums that I set on the ground? Right over here. 2 lithiums. Oh yeah, so this is a medium, so that can go. Boom. 2 mediums and a zinc. So this will be a large battery. Which means... we'll leave those medium batteries on there for... I don't know. We still have plenty of space. I'm getting to the end of the list of stuff that I need to take with me. Don't need any of this. Not really going to do research on Visania. Glacio is kind of like my research base. That's why I have these set up here, so that I can unload research items from Glacio onto these platforms. One large battery. Almost done. Almost done. And done. We'll leave the mediums on there for other things. Maybe for some tractors or something. Alright, we're going to make the platforms there. Three compounds. Should I make a... Don't really need to make a large printer to take with me. Because... Oh, that's... Maybe I should take a rail station and start building a rail network there for funsies. No, that's another time. Oh, that looks so good. Maybe I should do this. Maybe this is how I should get my lithium, is with an auto extractor. Maybe later. Extra large shredder, don't need. Extra large platform, don't need. Oh, those are nice. Oh, that's what I need to do here. Give me 4 iron here. I'm going to do that here before I leave. Oh, good. I've got 5 in there. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah. Four. I want to use this here for my resource sorting. Getting sidetracked. That's what I do, is I get sidetracked. Let's take 1 RTG. Probably won't use it, but we'll take it. Let's take my oxygen tank. Let's take my second canister and the hoverboard on me. Still have plenty of spaces. Well, 5, if plenty. If 5 is your definition of plenty. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I've got to receive a delivery. So give me a few minutos. Alright, delivery received, and it's still not even done printing. Oh, and I could have suffocated. I wasn't connected. Alright. Oh, that's a huge one. Oh, wait, but I'm not taking it with me. That was for here. I printed that to use here. Let's move you over here. Move you down there for now, just out of the way. Making a mess. Ha 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 ha. Now I can start putting all these over here. This feels good. This feels good. a slight sidetrack from getting ready to go to Visania, but I was kind of getting a little frustrated with how messy it was getting. Hello, where's the... I don't like how low that is. Oh well, that's fine. That one is carbon. Carbon. I can't see the spout. There it is. Those are in no particular order on there right now. All right, that feels good. That frees that up to come over here and sit over here with more storage. More storage. All right, I've got room for one more medium thing to take with us. Maybe I should take a large shredder. Nah, maybe later. We're going to print the platforms there. All right, that's everything from the medium. I don't need to take anything else from the large because I've got the landing pad right there. Which means the last slot goes to this. Well, I still have this slot over here for the oxygenator. All right, I'm beginning to overplan. What's that? That's an empty resource container. That's another empty resource container. That's a chip. Let's put the exo chips into storage. That's an RTG. That's some expanders. Zinc, and resin. I know I have a resin container. Oh, but that's going with us. So yeah, let's go ahead and plop you there. Put the resin on that. All right. Those are empty canisters. Okay, I think I'm ready to go to Visania. We've got plenty of launches left. My backpack, or my backpack, but my jump pack is almost out of hydrazine. I don't think you can refill them up until it's empty. So let's take a hydrazine with us. Let's take a couple quartz with us. Or I'll go ahead and make some beacons. Just got the one. Take one quartz with us. Alright, there we go. I think we're good. Put that there. Load you up there. One aluminum, one ceramic. I'm just gonna put an oxygenator. It's gonna take one with this just for fun. Let's block these spots. Ooh, let's not put that there because the moment I open up one of these to put stuff out, it'll fill them up. There we go. So I want, God, my memory. One aluminum, one ceramic. There's my aluminum. There's my ceramic. There's an iron. Alright, so if I leave one of these empty, I don't have any iron in any of these? I think I used them all up. You are now iron. Yeah, that's right. You leave one of them open so that if you need something, you just let it come out. You grab one or two if you need it, and then turn it back on, and it sucks them back in. Okay. Alright, so let's put an oxygenator on the shuttle. Let's put an oxygenator on the shuttle. Alright, we're ready to go to Visania. I've done the checklist a billion times. I'm pretty sure I've got everything. If I don't, then it's a learning experience. Visania. Visania, there you are. For the planet. Alright, let's do... I was trying to find one near one of the gateways. I'm really not seeing one like right close to it. Alright, so this place is as good as any. There's a gateway right down there. Oh, nice! Oh, this was unplanned. Nice, nice, nice. I landed right by one of these cool things. Oh, there's a lot of big debris around here. Is this actually... Cool! I've not used one of these ever. Because they were not in the game when I last played. Excuse me, sorry. Let's clear the ramp off. Alright, let's bring you over here. Set you right there for now, and this is nice. I can just build a base like right here. I'm going to do the power stuff off over here. I did just now think of one thing I didn't bring with me, and that was a single seed with which to start. Oh, and I didn't bring any tappers. And I don't have any aluminum with me. Damn it. I did bring a trade platform. So we can always order. I call it ordering, but you're trading for it. Alright, let's finish building this over here. I just need to find an organic that I can tap. Damn it! Let's start with that. I can't believe I did that. I knew I'd forget something. Alright, let's unload basically everything. Let's just set stuff out. That is my resin for building platforms. That's my trade platform. There's my landing pad, which we're gonna do that now. This will be my landing area. Alright. Okay. Yay. Bring out the chemistry lab, soil centrifuge, large battery, medium silo, which has my stuff, miscellaneous stuff on it. Alright, so I need to grab one of those medium platforms that I brought with me to temporarily set up a printer on. I need my medium printer. Which is right there. Why am I doing that all the way over there? I can just do it right here. Let's use my RT. Let's use that. Oh, I have an RTG. Let's unpack that RTG that I brought for this purpose. And where's that other medium platform that I brought? There it is. Okay. Oxygenator. Alright, let's set this. Let's put this away from here. That, don't need that on me right now. Don't need that on me right now. Or that. Just don't want it to roll away. Let's go get some oxygen. In fact, quicker way to do oxygen would just be to undo that and then do that. Alright, good, good. Now I need bring my resin over. I'll put that on a bigger platform here in a minute. Alright, that's all I need. Turn that on X. I need a large platform B with 3 resin. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh, I could plug this into here. And then I have That's not what I meant to do. Then I have power over all these other... I love these platforms. These are great. First time ever using one. Actually utilizing one in a game. Alright, what else can I be starting on here? That's going to be for collecting lithium. This is going to be part of the power system over here. So is this large battery. Alright, let's get some oxygen real quick. Boom. Plug you in. Move my printer to here. Move my oxygenator to here. Plug you in. Let's start on the power system here in a minute. Let's put the RTG right there, and then let's put that right there. Alright, let's print up another one of those and start setting up our unlimited power over here, which I'll be able to plug right into my base right there. Let's grab the auto arms. One auto arm, two auto arms, and another medium platform. Medium generator, toss that over there, toss that over there. Medium generator, medium generator. Auto arm, unpack, unpack. All right, I need to go get a plant, a flora that produces seeds, and that also could be tapped. Is that... I don't think these can be tapped, can they? Can these be tapped? Produces organic when tapped. Cool. Alright, so we'll take... Oh, I'm full. Oh, I don't need the organics. We'll take those 2 seeds from that research. And that's enough to get us going. Alright. I just don't have any aluminum on me. I forgot one thing. I should have brought tappers with me, but I didn't. And I can't make them here without aluminum. Visania has titanium and lithium. So I need to get my trade platform, which I brought with me, and I brought a shredder with me. So I don't have to run to another planet to go get 1 aluminum or 2 aluminum to make 2 tappers. Because I don't want it to. I don't want to have to run off and do it. So we're going to start it. This is way too much space for what I'm doing. I want to plug it in here. I need 1 large platform A. And I need that smelter that I brought with me. Okay. Let's build it in reverse. The smelter... make it an A this time, please. And take that back. Alright, I've got an auto arm coming from the plants to the smelter. From plant to smelter, from smelter to storage, from storage to the medium generators. So the medium generators will be on one of these. Medium generators will be on this. Actually, I don't need to use the big one. I can use two of the small ones. So give me another platform A. Give me this one. Because I'm only going to use two generators here, because I'm not going to ever be running an atmospheric condenser. And the two generators with the large battery should be enough. I can always upgrade if it's not. Alright, so the generators will go on here. Oh, but I guess if I did the large one, if I use the large platform, I could also put the battery has to be in the middle, right? Yeah, let's use the large one, because then the battery, now I have an extra A that I don't necessarily have a use for. Oh well. Should have thought it through. Should have talked it out. Should have talked it out just a little bit longer. Where are you bouncing off to? All right, so these two will be on here. Oh, but will the auto arm be able to? The auto arm won't be able to reach both of those. It has to be like in that space. Yeah, I think it can. Let me look down. Let's flip it around. It touches both of them. Oh yeah, I think it'll be fine. This will be fine. Oh yeah, yeah. No problem. No problem. No problemo. All right, so you go there and there. Lock you down. Lock you down. So that means it's going to pick up the carbon from here. So the smelter on this A is going to go here. And that just has to be in the green area there. Let's put the smelter on. Lock that down. That's good enough. This is off right now. All right, so now this will be the one feeding the smelter. It'll be picking plants in the green and dropping them off to the smelter. That's almost perfect right there. Let's just straighten it up a little bit. Oh, I don't have any storage integrated into this whole thing. I want the carbon to be, oh poop. I want the carbon to be stored. I want the carbon. I guess the organic could be stored. It doesn't have to be the carbon. I like having the carbon stored because then if I have a recipe that calls for carbon, I know there's some like ready. But there will always be carbon ready waiting for me on here once it gets backed up. Yeah, we're good. Let's scoot you out. So what I want to do is I want to put a storage. I don't want to store organic though. Let's try it without storage. I'm going to do a test. I can always add storage later. It's nice to have storage on planets where you have an atmospheric condenser going 24/7 because sometimes you need that you need that power. But we're not going to do that. So that means I'm going to plant around here. So don't need any of this that I built out here. Planting is going to be right there. All right, so that's where the plants are going to go. And this is where I go, damn it, why didn't I bring an aluminum? Tappers are aluminum, right? Yes, I knew it. I have a whole canister of aluminum on my other place. At my other place. All right, so let's do another platform B. Get me the medium shredder. Kind of wish I would have done a large shredder now, but oh well. All right, since I have this extra A platform now, I am gonna have. No, I can't use that for. It'll be too close to each other. Oh, come on. I could have an auto arm reach in. All right, that's gonna be pulling organic. I could have an auto arm reach in. No, that's stupid. Those should both be being fed. Let's flip those around. Yeah, if they're facing the other way, they're definitely going to get hit. All right, cool. I keep getting sidetracked. I keep sidetracking myself. All right, medium shredder. Let's go get the trade platform right there. I just need one aluminum, which is a 1-to-1. So I feel okay taking some of these. Backpack is full. Oh, I have two resource containers with me. That's cool. set these over here. I saw a bunch of debris. Where's my soil centrifuge? Let's set up my soil centrifuge. I love these platforms. This is so cool. I have some soil? Yeah, I have some soil on me. So let's make... I don't know if I needed that much, but oh well. Let's grab a medium resource container. And let's make some compound. How much are we doing? Still got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All this to get some aluminum. Medium battery. I'm not going to use this. Maybe I could shred it. Oh, I need a bigger one to shred it. I can't do it in a small. Can't do it in the medium shredder, I mean. Let's do another platform. Alright, I saw debris scattered all over the horizon. So let's go check that out. If I can find some small debris, get those into some debris bundles, I should be able to get my 1 aluminum without too much trouble, without too much hassle. Where did I see that debris? It was not over here, so I don't know why I came this direction. Give me those back. Give me that back. Oh, it was over here. Oh, that's kind of weird that the tethers don't. I guess it's not weird. There we go. Alright, let's hope that there is some small debris over here. Looks like there is. And a research item. Oh, these are too small, or these are too large to make into debris bundles. That means I think they're too large to go onto the medium shredder. I need small debris. I need small debris. You know what? Let's just go underground. Aluminum is on every... Laterite is on every planet. Aluminum is on every planet. So let's just go underground. Ooh, I see him. Let's get rid of him before he hurts me. Alright. we're going to go underground. Right here. We're going to come off of our landing platform. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to come over here and do it off of somewhere over here. How about right here? We'll just kind of aim down and go boom, right into the planet. We have found Gotpound. Yeah, I should have brought a railroad. Well, we have found resin. And we have found a cave. Alright, let's get some tethers. Unload these. Let's go down a little steeper. Oh, I don't think this is a cave. This, yeah, I guess it kind of is. That's a cool cave. That's like a nice, cool, natural cave. I want to run a train through there. And eventually I'm going to, well, I don't know. I would like to. Doesn't mean I will. That light bulb I need to get to eventually because that's one of the missions that I'm here for. There's our lithium, which is one of the many things, or one of the few things we came here for, so that we can make batteries. Hopefully we got some aluminum down here too. All the way down. That was humorous. I was going to make a little bowl there to set those in, and they found their way. I immediately made a hole in the ground, and I lost them anyway. Who cares? There's tons of lithium here. Let's go down. There's an exocache. Yep. Still don't see any aluminum. Aluminum, of course, being laterite. Some debris off over there. Maybe it'll be something that has some pre-made aluminum on it. Or something that I could scrap and get that one scrap that I need in order to order my one laterite. I'm out of tethers. Pretty far over here. Oh, it was the blinking light off of one of those research things. Dang it. There's a lot of those on this. Oh, there is debris over here. That's not what I was coming towards, but I'll take it, especially if there's some scrap over there. I don't want oxygen. Let's do this really quick. Yes. Let's grab 1, 2, 3. That's too big. Alright, now let's get out. Let's get back. This way. Maybe that debris plus one of my soil canisters will be enough to get me one scrap. Just one. Just one. All I need is one. All you need is one. All you need is one. All you need is one. One is just a game. Shred, shred, shred. All day long. Shred, shred, shred. While I sing this song. I'll turn this around so I can see how it's doing. Yeah, that wasn't very much. Let's go find some more. Keep going in until we find laterite or more debris that we can shred into something useful. Oh, I didn't grab more tethers. There's, oh, you know what? When you blow these up, you get debris afterwards, and I brought some dynamite with me. There's more than one way to pet a cat. You can pet them on the chin. You can pet the top of their head, behind their ears. And if they really trust you and love you, they'll let you pet their belly. All right, this was a great idea. Where did I throw that dynamite? I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. Let's take this. Let's take this. Put this way over here, far from the hydrazine and the other dynamites. Take this dynamite. Put that on there. We're going to get exochips and debris out of this. I'm so excited. Oh, God. I saw that hydrazine sitting there and became very panicked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 exo chips. Sweet. Sweet beans. Oh. Just stay right there. Alright, let's set these exo chips back here. And now let's shred this debris. Nice. See, it all works out. It all works out in the end. Just give me the exo chips. I'm going to try to stay organized. So I'm going to put those up here with these exo chips. Boom, boom. All right, we've got one. So now we're going to order a laterite. I need a standalone shredder for my base. That one over there is designated for power production. Where's my medium printer? Oh, it's printing these platforms. Derp, derp. I hate it when it does that. Oh my god, stop! Jeez. I feel like it's smart enough to know. Should just suck them back in or something. Alright, I need to make a smelting furnace. 1 compound, 2 resin. So there's your compound. Or I mean resin, and here's your compound. Oh god. There we go. Disable output. Print me a furnace. There we go. There's we go. Alright. So now I'm going to take one of these platforms and make a smelting thing right next to here. And I learned a trick that if you want something to be aligned, like with the platform next to it, like if I just brought this over here and set it down, I would have to play with moving it around like that to get it straight. But if you put it on the platform that you want it to be like aligned with, and then just drag it straight over, it won't be lined this way, but this way it will be diagonal, parallel with it. But of course this one's facing the wrong way, so everything I just said was for nothing, because I have to flip it around anyway. Ignore that whole tip. Bring my smelter over, put that on there, unpack. Grab my 1 aluminum that I have made. Then I'm going to make some tapper, or a tapper. And then we can start my unlimited power system over here. Over here. What else do I have left on this? Just an auto arm, my small printer, which I didn't even use. Alright, this is when it gets fun. Let's tap this one. Boom. Alright. So now let's go ahead and plug this whole thing into the system. And we will let this begin to move those to here, which will begin to smelt them. Once they get smelted, they will get placed onto the medium generators. Like this. And is it building up? I heard a beep right as I took it off. Yep, there we go. So my large battery is building up. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I can't believe these things. These were not in the game when I last played it several years ago. Holds 8,192. That's crazy to me. And it produces 25. All right, anyway. So we should... See, we don't have surplus yet. Yeah, I've got to get more debris. I've got to get another aluminum up here, or find some. I don't have to always do everything through debris and trading. Just hoping this was a little faster. That's really slow. Yeah, I gotta get more aluminum. Let's go underground. Let's grab another compound. Let's grab 2 more compound. You know what? I'm gonna shred that small printer that I brought with me. I'm not likely going to use it. Yeah, that'll be enough to give me one. No, it wasn't. It was just shy. So let's do one of my containers. There we go. Order another laterite. I'll figure a use out for this A platform later. Yeah, that's really slow. That's really slow. Okay, let's go get my aluminum. Or soon to be aluminum. I'm gonna do trains here. This is such a nice landscape, and I think it would be fun to do trains here because you could like cover these gaps and stuff. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna grab some of this organic and kind of help kickstart. Kind of kickstart the power system over there. Alright, so there's 3 organic. Let's pull these off. Yeah, that's what's slowing the thing down. Is one, not having multiple plants growing because I only have 1 tapper, but also that plant is extremely slow in producing the organics. So we'll make another tapper. It's in here somewhere. It's after the leveling block. Alright, so another tapper. There we go. Okay, this is what I like to see. There's now one completed over here. Oh, I do need a little bit of storage. Otherwise, these stop making carbons. It stops smelting those. I'm gonna have to put some storage in this. Dadgummit. And that's an easy fix, actually. Battery does not have to be on there with those. Let's grab a container. Open that up. This immediately becomes a carbon container, and there's room to add a second, or a third rather, generator on if I need to produce more. And now I can put the battery on this A platform that I didn't know what I was going to do with. There we go. Problemo solved-o. Alright, let's put the chemistry lab over here. You can't really see which way is front before you face it down, can you? Because that little arrow doesn't show up in the holographic display. I got lucky that time. All right. Alright, I feel really good now. Let's extend that out a little bit more so I can walk around there. There we go. That's kind of... Yeah, that's what I want to do. Lay down 2 tethers. There we go. So this is charging. This now is collecting carbon. It has 5 in it. We've got 2 plants producing organics. Very, very slowly. We need to find a more efficient organic producing plant. Cool. Feeling good. Feeling good. All right, let's go underground and get some lithium. I kind of want to do a train. What do I need to do a train. I need a large printer. 3 compound, easy peasy. I've got 1 on me. Here's number 2 and number 3. And I will soon have a large printer. which I'll put here. I need another large platform. How am I doing on resin? I got 8 resin left. Cool. Now I need one more large platform B. Cool. All right, I need to find a it's not necessary, not priority, but I do need to find a better plant for organic production. Silly me. Let's put the printer right here. Train depot or rail station. 2 titanium, 1 copper, 1 quartz. All but the quartz, which I'm gonna have to order with the trade platform, just because I didn't bring any of that with me, because I was not planning on building a train when I got here. But it's so ripe for rails. I mean, look at this landscape. Look at this landscape. It just screams, build a train on me. So that's what I'm going to do. let's go back underground. I need 2 titanium, copper, and a quartz. Quartz I can do here with the centrifuge. I'm going to drop these organics off over here just to help this along. There, we're up to 13. Good, good, good. Very good. We're just going to go caving for a little bit. Go looking around. Looking for cool stuff. Debris. Things I can shred. So that I can order a couple things that I don't feel like going and fetching off of another planet. Not that that would be hard. In fact, that would be easier to do than this. But sometimes doing it the hard way is the funner way. You may or may not agree with me. That's okay. I like looking for scrap and debris, or things to scrap, so that I could trade for them on the trade platform. Like, here's some stuff right ahead that I'll be able to shred. I know those not filters, the oxygen filters and power somethings. Power cells. Those shred for a lot. Or not a lot, but more than most things. Nothing on there will shred until I build the bigger shredder, which I'm not ready to do. Some research. Here. Lithium off in the distance to the left there. And I'm out of tethers. Yay. Alright, let's go back and shred this. Oh, there's quartz. I need 1 quartz. There's the 1 quartz I need. There's some what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I want to build a train here. Nice. Ooh, the battery's actually draining. Oh, because these are not set for output either. There we go. That's fixed. I forgot to turn that for output. Now we're good. Now we're good. I'm glad I spotted that. That the battery was draining. Oh, I brought this up to throw over there. Just because I was going to be over there. That's not gonna... That is. There we go. Alright. I need... I already had a quartz. Oh, that's right. I already made it. Derp-diddy-derp-derp. Alright, let's throw this on here. Quartz. And quartz. And shred the power cells. That didn't give me anything. Let's go ahead and shred the dynamite. Ha ha ha. $227,000 bytes of research. If I don't have research here, they're just gonna, the research items are just gonna build up. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's build another large platform. I need some tethers. What do we got in here? That's empty. So give me one. I need more than one. Resource chamber is 2 compound, 1 resin. I think I've got the resin on me, yeah, so I just need to grab 2 compound from these that are printing up right now. Two of those. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Print up a research chamber. Grab that and print up 2 tethers. I am so nervous on this hoverboard because I feel like it goes so fast that I am just gonna like lose control very, very quickly. Alright, so we're going to create a research area. Where do I go underground at? Because I want it, yeah, over here. So let's create a research area. Train station's probably going to be right here. Okay, this may be messy. Give me all this soil. This is going to be... I'm going to try to build up something here. I want it to come out from this flat. That's the flat that I want it to be on. Out here. To kind of extend my base platform here. And that should match over there. It does. Alright, cool. And then that's where I go. And that's where I go underground. So let's clear that space up. Oh. Yeah, so there's where... That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, so here's the flat that matches the base up. Whoops. Matches the base flatness. I'm screwing everything up. So you come out and then you can go down if you want to, right there, and come up here, and this is going to be where the research and stuff is. The train. Maybe I'll build the rail platform up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to build the rail system up there. It'll make sense when I get done. Or it won't, and I'll remove it all. But for now, let's just set one of these over here, over here, over here, over here. And for now, we're just going to set it up right here. This would be like the temporary placement. That's only 2,500 bytes here. On Glacio, those are 7,500 to 8,000. That was disappointing. That was a lot of work just to find out that's only 2,500. Slide, slide, slide. Whoa, these are all starting to levitate. That's a nice bug. found some. Yay. Let's put one of those down. Found some aluminum. Don't technically need it now because we got the second tapper. I could always get a third and fourth tapper going. Hey, there's some debris over there. I like it when I spot debris. I like debris. Mostly worthless. 1, 2, 3 parts of a bundle. Let's take the tethers back. Not worth keeping a line to it for. Whoops. Full, of course. Let's take 2 laterite back with me to make 2 more tappers. There's 1. Alright, that's good. Got 2 on me. Let's go back and make 2 more tappers. Alright, whoops. We're going to make 2 more tappers. And then after I make the 2 more tappers, I'll plant 2 more plants, obviously. Maybe I'll plant a couple of those. Oh, there's the ones that I just spotted. The ones that make the supposedly make the fastest one. The gas binds. Alright, I don't have any space on me right now though, so let's drop a couple things. Let's just take 1 canister and we'll leave the debris at the bottom down here and come back and get it. Alright, let's go get 2 of those seeds over here. Yeah, there he is. That's... oh, come on. Boom. Hope I got 2 right. Yeah, I got 2. Perfect. I don't need that organic, but I do want the second seed. Go ahead and research you, and I'll grab you for later. That worked out well. Ultimately, I'll replace those 2 plants that I already have going with multiple hispines, because those seem to be the fastest. I still want to take... Alright, leave the other canister behind. Yeah. I am aware that I already have a rail depot packaged up on Sylva, I think it is. But I just want to go ahead and build one here. All right. this debris bundle. Let's start smeltering. Ah, give me my tapper back. I don't have any canisters. Haha. It's always something, isn't it? Alright, can I... Daggone it. That would have been easier getting back up. Oh, stop. I'm so silly. I keep forgetting I have it. Definitely faster. Alright. Now back over here to my energy. Alright, that's good enough. Let's plant you there. Let's plant you there. Now let's go get aluminum. And let's make 2 more tappers. $27 in there. That's good. Please. All right, so those need to grow to maturity. And then when they do, I will tap them. Well, I'm gonna uproot. Yeah, I'm gonna do this all in one fell swoop. Once they both mature, I'm gonna uproot them both, so that I get 2 seeds from each of them, and then I'll plant 4 seeds with my 4 tappers, and then I'll be set. This whole entire system will be done. I will harvest him. There's seed number 1. Don't you dare fall off. Seed number 2. Harvest. Plant. Plant. They're all in the green. Alright, so now those need to grow up. One copper, 2 titanium. Our exo chips. Oh, you can. I know that eventually you have a ton of them. Yeah, I'm gonna see how much these produce. I'm hoping a lot. If not a lot, at least a considerable amount. That looks good. It's still there. Okay. Exo chips might be a a good temporary thing to shred every once in a while. Oh, wow. Okay. Not bad at all. Alright, so I definitely need to get some malachite, which is... they're 1 to 1. So I don't need... How many copper do I need for this? That's the one I only need 1 copper. So I don't need to spend all of that scrap on malachite. I just need to do 1 of them. Oh no, it's 3 to 1. I misunderstood. I misunderstood the graphic. Why doesn't it let me put it back on? What in the world? Oh no, it is 1 to 1. All right, so I only need 1 malachite. I accidentally flipped it over to Astroneer somehow, and then I need 2 titanium. 2 titanium. 2 titanium. It's titanium. He's a titanium. He's a titanium boy. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. My copper is back already. Pull it off and smelt it. Now titanite is 2 to 1. So that's only 1. Alright, so I'm going to sacrifice another exo chip. And then I'm going to need aluminum and resin to make the railway posts. There's my 2 titaniums that I need. Alright, so I need to go underground, and I need to get more of that aluminum. I have a little bit, but not a whole lot. Yeah, I know. You'll be able to eject it when the rocket comes back. It's coming. Just chill. Just chill. Told you it was coming. Alright, let's make some titanium. Awesome! That's everything I need for the railway, the rail station. So let's go back underground and get some of that aluminum. Oh, geez. I think it was back here. Yep. Stop, stop, stop. As he plummets to his death. Well, there's 1. This is where I found it, but I remember it didn't seem like it was a very big vein of it. Or dense vein, I guess. Look at all that debris. Let's run a tether through here real quick. I want to go check out all that debris. Backpack is full, of course. Oh my gosh, I keep missing it. There's a rocket. Or fireworks. Rather. That's fun. Absolutely nothing found, though. I think it's safe to say that this is the longest continuous use of the hoverboard that I have had, and I didn't die, so I feel good. All right, let's make some aluminum, and let's take some titanium over here to make our rail station. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. This will be my first time making a rail station from scratch, and it feels great! I feel so explory. Alright, I need to make some rail posts. With that small printer that I shredded earlier. I knew I brought it for a reason. Let's just make some compound. Yeah, I didn't really need to make that much of it. Oh well. I'm gonna need resin before I do that. Let's go ahead and make resin with that, and then I'll do another batch for compound. Let's get just one canister full. There we go. How's me powered? Oh, I need to tap. Crap. I need to tap the new plants. Are we out of carbon yet? We're down to 17. But let's tap our new plants. There's one. There's two. Three. This one's turned off. Why isn't it? Okay. That one's not working. What's going on? Why aren't those... Why aren't these two working? Oh, you have to hold. You can't just press. All right, well, that makes sense. I wasn't holding F. There we go. I was very confused, but now I'm not. All right. Is my train? My train's done. Yay! 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 All right, let's look at the horizon and see which direction I want to go. Maybe I'll have the train over here. All right, I need to make some compound real quick. All right. Let's see. Maybe I'll make the train station over here, so it can kind of go off in both directions. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some soil. I'm going to extend this out as I mess up its perfect placement. Jeez Louise. Build a... I knew it was going to do that. Yes. 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 Yes, yes, yes. All right. So that whole platform over here is pointless. Let's get rid of it. It was an eyesore. All right. This is cool, because like now it would be like it's like a train depot right off of this whole thing here, and it kind of can go off in both directions into the horizon. All right, let's make some posts real quick. Let's shred the debris. Hopefully we won't need to shred exo chips anymore, because that kind of hurt. hurt my soul. Let's grab a compound and make a small printer. Let's take the RTG off. Whoops. Let's take the RTG off. It's not technically necessary anymore. Let's move you over there. One small printer. Now let's queue up some rail posts. All right, so tall and the regular use the same thing. So resin and aluminum. I'm upset. Alright, let's turn that off. I don't want that on. Alright, that's not going to pop up on anything. Alright, one rail post bundle, please. Boom. Can I get coal here? Since he's a reclaimable? Yes! Hello, coal. Ow. Okay. I may need a couple power extenders. They are copper. That's what I thought. All right, let's open it up. I don't know if you can rearrange it once you set it down. Guess he doesn't have to be that far away. Let's bring it over closer. Looks like I might be able to power him from there. Yeah, that'll reach. All right. Put him this way a little bit. And let's open it up. And you can set up stops and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Station stop mode. Station loading mode. Cool. Let's power it up. Let's put coal on. Hi, coal. Whee. All right, let's head off into the unknown that way. And let's see. What's this going to do? It's going to destroy my platform if I put it out that way. Let's not do this yet. Let's extend this out a little bit more. Yeah, much better. It goes down. Then it goes up. Oh, I see. See the plant over there? My best friend over there. Goes up. Let's get rid of him. He's gone. Which way am I heading? All right. I know I was going a certain direction, but let's change this up just a little bit. I'm gonna spin it around this way. And nope, not that way. This way. All right. And then we're gonna head over. We're gonna head north with him. Just disappear. There you go. They finally disappeared. There's some clay. I don't know why I'm harvesting it. I don't need it. I don't need this organic. All right. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to go get a package that was just left at my door. Three packages delivered. 3 packages retrieved before they were stolen. Such is life in New York City. I guess porch pirates are a thing everywhere, but it's so easy here in New York for people to just steal your packages. There are people here that that's what they do for like a living, it seems. Yes, I want to head north, which is that way. Whoa. Why is it tilted like that? Heading north. Got 1 left. Thistle whip. Still heading north. All right, let's get the train here. Bring coal back. Hello. Turn him around and head home. Okay. I need aluminum. I don't feel like waiting for it. Or I don't feel like going and finding it. Yeah, that'll give me 2. That'll give me enough to make 2 more bundles. this the resin? That's the resin. So, and what's this is resin too, right? Yeah. Let's take that off for a split second. I want to transfer them from that to that one. Or whatever. Whatever. Don't bump. Let's bring you back over here. Here's some more laterite. I don't need to take tethers with me while I'm building the railroad because it brings its own power and oxygen with it. Oxygen, oxygen. Two of these really quick. Oh, I don't have output turned on. That'll do it every time. Alright, now we have 20 more posts. How big is Visania? Because I've got a crazy idea. It's probably the least useful planet to do it on. But I really want to build a railroad around the whole entire planet. That's just what I'm feeling. I'm feeling kind of crazy right now. Stop. Is it crazy? Yeah, I think it is. Will it be fun and something to do to pass my day today? Yes, it will. It will also be that. How tall are the tall rail posts? Like, would they let me build a bridge across this with them? Is that how tall they are? I want to go back and build one. I want to see what they look like. For science! Yep, that's not what I meant to do. Look at this base. That is so cool. Just all... Oh, I love it. It even has public transit. I think everything is backed up now, which is the way it should be. Yep. These aren't plucking anymore. This isn't picking up anymore, obviously, because this is full. This can't unload carbon into this. What I could do for even more... No, it's fine. There's over... I didn't want that. Alright, I need more aluminum. 1 aluminum is fine. That's fine. Because I want to make a tall rail post. Because I want to see just what they mean by that. Hey, there's the data chip. There was a mission objective right above my head this whole time. Cool. Let's put them on the post, on the thing. There's also a small battery up there. I can make lights to put up there. How much will a work light shed? Not much. Probably have to put floodlights up there. Alright. That's funny that there was a battery up there. Or a battery and a thing the whole time. Yeah, let's do that. How much is a floodlight? Tungsten. Tungsten. Alright, give me my aluminum. Let's make a tall rail post bundle. Swap. I don't really need the QD RTG on me. Tall rail post. Oh, he was facing the right direction. Alright, so this should be the tall one. Oh, I see. Yep, they are taller. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Ouch. I didn't think that small of a drop would hurt me. Is that all the taller as they are? Yeah, that's all is that all the taller is they are? I have spoken English my entire life, and that might have been the dumbest thing I've ever said. You know what? Let's build up. First of all, let's get rid of these guys so they don't hurt me. And let's pull out this and maybe build up a little support column. Is that in a good location? I think it is. Oh, yay! That's a really, really weird angle. Can't see it. There we go. Slightly better. There we go. That's better. I just spotted something new. What are those green things? Oh, I think that might be part of that event. Those look like those turnip things. Alright, I'm not really focusing on the event right now. Do I need to use a tall one when I don't need to use a tall one? Set that there, put that there, put that there. Can I use just a normal one? Yes, let's use a normal one to get over here. But I like those tall ones for the versatility. Alright, heading north is this way. Debris off in the distance. Let's, for funsies, head over there to it. Totally broken. Yeah, and there's one of those things. Yeah. Tuberel. Got one. Don't know if I'll do anything with it, but I've got one. Alright, let's back up. This was all, remember, just a little detour to head over that direction. Alright, north should be, yep, that way. Shells. I see shells on the radar finally, and there is one heading due north, so let's head that way. And we'll start scanning shells when we come across them. Ooh, there's one of the big spaceship debris over there. Ooh! All right. Got 6 regulars and 8 talls left. I have no tethers on me. Let's just temporarily use the train to go over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Holy samole. Let's go ahead and bring the train over here, because I might want to haul some of that stuff back. This was a nice little detour, if I don't say so myself. Is there two of them? Yeah, there's... That's a large, and that's a large. Is this one functioning? I'm confused. Yep, those are both functioning. That's pretty cool. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna go bring a train here. We even got a research item in here. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff in here. We've got debris, we've got research, we've got lithium, we've got some hydrazine. Got big pieces of debris. Alright, let's go back and make some cars. So that I can... Wait, let's... Yeah, let's go back, make some cars, so that I can bring some of these things back. Most of the stuff I don't need, but it's nice to have... Oh, there's another one over there. Like I've said on other streams, whatever civilization we Astroneers are a part of, I don't know if we're that good at space exploration. Because we crash all the time. We have debris scattered on every single celestial body in existence. Oh, it's right inside here. Ooh, we got ammonium, some hydrogen, titanium, solid food, and a medium battery. I'm gonna go on mute and take a call here. I'll be right back. Check. Test.